All right then. Oh. Is there an echo coming through? I think there's an echo. Hello? Oh, I think that's fine. No? Oh, shit. I'm using OBS, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Oh. Fuck. What do I do? I think there's an echo. I think. Who's in here? R. Rorgy? No. Alright, okay. So I think the echo's on my side. But you can't hear it, hopefully. Let me try and bring up the chat. I need to bring up the chat. How do you do it? Damn you, OBS. You suck. Hello, Belinda. Hello, Steve Martin. Movie Convo's here. So, yeah. Oh, Nicotina. I'm sure there's a way of doing this. So what we're going to talk about, guys, sorry about this. What we're going to talk about is Enosh versus Jeremy. Yes. Because Enosh was it was criticizing Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. And I think Jeremy brought up, well, it was kind of a back and forth, you know, but it was kind of respectable. What the hell? Browser? No. I think it's a window capture. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just messing around with the settings. Let's see. So if you can see this because of the window capture, so I'm going to open another window capture. What? No, it's trash. Nope. Oh, it's not window capture. It's browser. Oh shit, what is this? No. Copy website address. I think we're almost there. Gia! There you are. There's you guys. We'll put you down here in the corner. Oh. I think it's, I see OBS has changed a little bit. Still crappy in some ways, but I think it's quite good in some other ways. A bit more flexible. Right then. So welcome to Film Gob Live. Now then, like I was saying, that Jeremy came on Poindexter Lounge. Yes, Jose M, it's more YT drama. The good kind, though. And just make sure, guys, audio, is it working okay? Yeah. All right, so let's start. Let me hear it. Let me know if you can hear this video okay.
But we still didn't answer the question, though. I'm saying I'm saying though, like, is so as somebody who doesn't know your channel, why, when I look into it, do people come to me?
Where do you get this information from?
I don't know, but
Well, I need a source of information. So
I mean, like, I don't know, like, so we're big into the Snyder Cut, so all of a sudden it comes up that, like, out of that falls into.
well, then why does the Snyder fans have a toxic label to them?
See, this is a thing. This is a thing, guys. Jeremy hits a good point. I've been watching this video. I've not watched all of it. Jeremy raises a good point because I've watched most of the video up until this point, and I've rewinded it just a little bit. So I want to share it with you guys. So if you notice, right, the Fandom Menace and the Geeks and Gamers, they got attacked as AR, right? I'm not going to say the word AR. They got accused of being incels, etc., etc. And all they did was they wanted good Star Wars movies, right? And the media, they turned around and said, you're AR and you're incels and you're this and you're the N-word. Yeah, the 4-letter N-word. And I can understand the Geeks and Gamers would be a little bit pissed about that. Now, fast forward to recent history. We had that guy on Twitter called the Snyder Cut Fandom, the ISIS, you know who I'm talking, that group. We got called that, and we got called the ARs and the N-words, right? Jeremy Mind Control made me tune in. So Jeremy's saying, but it's a Snyder Cut. They've been called toxic. What about a Snyder Cut fandom?
Because, are you toxic?
No.
You raised money for charity, right?
No. Has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with it. There are individuals out there who do things that are not in line with the way that the fandom does things. There are people who leave comments on threads that shouldn't leave comments in those threads. There are people who say things about the Snyder Cut when they shouldn't. There are people who have made horrible comments about other people. They have said horrible things, and yes.
Here's the thing, right? Enosh, I think he's kind of a little bit generalizing that he's heard. I don't know if Enosh is on Twitter as much as we are, right? But mainly, the main people, check this out, right? Check this out. Remember, some of my friends in the Snyder Cut fandom said, hey, this HBO Max is a bit of a rip-off. If they're not going to continue the Snyderverse, or if they're not showing any intentions of continuing the Snyderverse, maybe we should cancel the HBO Max. And my friends got called toxic by the so-called better side of the fandom, right? And now the better side of the fandom is saying we should cancel the HBO Max. And Enosh here, right? Enosh is saying, oh, there's toxic people. There's toxic people in the Snyder Cut movement. And blah, blah, blah.
As leaders, as people, as somebody who has come to a place that people come to this channel and they do view me as somebody, as a leader within this movement now. I mean, I was just a host on JusticeCon this week. If I don't speak out against those things, and if I don't...
See, he's making a good point. Like, if you're on these live streams, right, and you're hosting actors, you need to follow that line. You need to be on the oh, we're against the toxicity, guys. We're good people. Look, we raised money for the suicide prevention, etc., etc. Puts you in a difficult positions.
Say that these things are not the way to do it. I have done nothing but nonstop on my stream say this is not the way we conduct ourselves. This is not the way that our fandom conducts
But it
ourselves.
hasn't changed anything because Warner Brothers still thinks you're toxic.
And if you're doing...
Whoa! Jeremy actually raises a good point. It doesn't matter. All that still came to nothing because Warner Brothers still turned around and said you're toxic. We sent Ann Sarnoff fruit baskets and she turns around and calls us toxic. No, I've not seen Mortal Kombat yet. I will watch it soon. Jose M says, yes, I saw that certain TPZ tweet. Team Pro Zackless. That's what's happening now. They're against Zach.
Doing it, and if you're doing it, then you are not representing us correctly, and you are not part of what you think you are. But I don't hear anybody.
And how do you control that, eh? How do you control that?
John.
Yes, I have.
Warner Brothers thinks you're toxic.
No.
They actually do. And Zack Snyder is on record saying you can't be toxic because you raised $500,000.
No.
So does he slow clap too? Does he get a slow clap too? Or is it just for me because you don't like the narrative that you've built around me? So therefore, my literal same exact defense of my toxic group that Zach used, did you slow clap for Zach?
No, because there's no, because.
See that, guys? I think Jeremy makes a good point. What are you guys saying?
Because you know what? It's overwhelming that when those kind of things happen, that they are definitely in the minority, and that they're definitely from people who are outside of the main group of people. And you know what? Anybody who says that the fandom, that the Snyder Cut fandom is toxic, doesn't know the Snyder Cut fandom.
And I ask you from one member of Geeks and Gamers that has ever said anything dangerous or horrible.
Where is the public outcry? Where is the telling people not to do things and taking that same stance and taking responsibility for your position in that
Why
fandom?
didn't Zack take responsibility? Why did he deflect with the $500,000? Why didn't he take responsibility for the vile comments out there?
So
I'm just holding you to the standard you're holding me to.
Because
the ridiculous standard. So Zach gets a slow clap.
No,
You
he
slow
didn't
clapped me
deflect.
for raising $50,000 for human trafficking. You showed sarcasm because we raised money for human trafficking because that was my counter to the toxic label. The exact argument that Zack Snyder made for your group that gets labeled toxic. Have you ever said Zack Snyder
being labeled toxic and continually putting things out that show yourself toxic or are built on anger and hate.
Name one person in Geeks and Gamers.
Are different.
That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah.
So it's not. So like I said, as someone who doesn't consume your content,
Yeah.
And just to say, guys, I don't watch Geeks and Gamers, right? I've not got time for that. But have to give it to Jeremy. He raised a good point.
So you're saying?
I would say if you have such an interest in Geeks and Gamers, as you clearly do, I would say watch it and come to your own conclusion. That's what I would say.
Two things. Stephen Moten, I found your super chat, man. He says that's like saying the Kardashians have no effect on beauty standards after they claim they are being body shamed. Makes no sense. And then Cole here brings up a great point. She says that's like committing crimes all week, but working in the soup kitchen on Sunday. So that means the crimes don't matter.
What crime? Because of my opinion that you don't like? That's what you're.
No, it's not about your opinion. Like I said,
it's literally my opinion. That is your entire premise of your problem is my opinion and how I share it.
Integrity. I never said anybody's a racist. I've never called Jeremy a racist.
Enosh kind of said I was a sexist because he said I have a problem with women.
I think that there are a lot of women that you have a problem with, man.
So what about Ryan Johnson? Does that mean I don't like men?
Oh, yeah, I know he sometimes I think we all went a bit overboard with Brie Larson, right? But I love Brie. You know me, guys. I love Brie Larson. And I want to do more reactions to our videos. That's for damn sure.
Because I have a problem with Ryan Johnson or Mark Hamill or Joe Biden or does that mean I don't like men? It's such a ridiculous argument because I criticize a woman who wants equality. Suddenly now I hate all women.
What's Nerd Queen saying? Charity does not equal absolution. What? So ironic. Should ask TPZ if they feel the same way.
It's such a ridiculous argument.
So do you do an equal amount of criticism videos about men that you do about women?
Sure. Ryan Johnson's the reason I have a successful channel. What are you talking about? I mean, go to Sports Wars. LeBron is our poster boy. So do I suddenly hate men now? Do I suddenly hate athletes that I've been watching sports my entire life? Or do I not like people that push identity politics? I mean, again, the argument that I don't like women because I criticize a few women, that's the problem with everything that is going on. The reckless labeling of being sexist because of your opinion on how someone is pushing their identity. That's a real big problem for me and how people have weaponized words that used to mean stuff. Racist and sexist used to mean something. Now it means that you essentially disagree with me.
Oh.
And that's
but you know what? The same argument could be made for saying somebody's an SJW or a leftist or whatever. You've watered that down so much where it doesn't even have a definition anymore.
Well, that's fair.
That's fair. It's literally.
Yeah, I'll give you this much. I think Jeremy, right, and Geeks and Gamers. I think Jeremy mentioned earlier that people say to him, you brought me out of depression and now I'm a big fan of your channel. I think Geeks and Gamers cause more depression than they save, right? Because they get the machine riled up. All the SJWs and the Hollywood and the women and the SJWs and the Hollywood, they crank up that hate, right? And that causes people to tune in and think that the world, they look through the world like this. And I think that causes more depression. But anyway, what was this?
It's literally anything or everything can just be.
That is fair.
And
I do have videos on my channel where I said, if like, I had a discussion with someone the other day, someone on my team that just recently came part of my team, and they went to the way back machine on me, and they were like, "Hey, this is a person that's been a fan of mine. They just recently became part of my team, working behind the scenes." And he goes, "I got a question for you. I hope you're not going to get upset by it." "No, man, what's up?" He goes, "I disagree with one of your old videos, and it's titled, 'If Everything is SJW, then Nothing is SJW.' And you defended The Incredibles 2. And this person thinks that it's a feminist propaganda movie." Now, at the time when I saw it back then, I defended it against the identity politics arguments. This is a years old video now. I don't know if I would share that opinion now, but at the time I was battling against it. And there are many instances of my channel where I'm doing that, but these things don't get mentioned. And then when I do mention them to battle the baseless accusation that's made, it's just like, well, that doesn't change. Yeah, it literally changes everything about your blatant accusation that I don't do these things when I provide facts that I do them. They're out there.
Here, Cruder Quotient 1 wasn't Gob on a GNG stream. I just want to say that this live stream is not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers, and there's no place for hate. There you go. Oh shit, I think I lost my... fuck it. Close this down. Close it down now. Crappy... I can't stand this OBS, man. It's garbage. Look at this. I have to paste... oh, well, I guess that would be kind of okay. I have to paste it, and then the window comes up. Maybe I should go back to Ecamm Live. That was quite good. Matija Jovic is here. Missed your lives. Lives? The heat needs to be cranked up. We can't ignore either politics. Bloody hell, man. I think you guys should listen to Mr. West Ashley. His last couple of videos, I think you might need to pay attention to what he's saying. Yeah, they did blow it out of proportion for clicks, the GNG, when Zach came on their stream. Well, it was Uchi's stream. Not watched Mortal Kombat yet. So what else is happening? Here, I was thinking, I'll get this shit out the way first of all. No, not that. This. So I was thinking, I'm going to do some different kind of videos, eh? But probably nobody's going to watch them, so don't even know if I should try. Basically, watching 90s movies for the first time. Yeah, there's lots of 90s movies I missed out on, so I might as well kind of do a reaction to them. Just random films from the 90s. It's kind of a bit retro, eh? The 90s are a bit retro now. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the chat. Yes, no, yes, no. Face Off. I've already seen Face Off, so I can't watch that. KVG says I like it. Jose M says yes. So I was doing what it's called first time view, right? So that's 90s movies, and second chance. Second chance will be a series of videos where I watch films that I hated the first time round, maybe watch them a second time round, give it a second chance, right? and see if I still hate it or if I like it now. All the bad Halloween sequels, bloody hell, man, that'd be... Matthia's interested in 90s nostalgia. Because I'm a bit, how do you say, exhausted from the Snyder Cut. So I think now that the Snyder Cut has been released, I think it's time to put it in the past. Leave it in the past. Hard Target, I've seen already. The Postman, okay, I'll write that down. Do a Van Damme week, that's a good one. Van Damme, there's lots of Van Damme films I've not seen. That'll be a good one. Starship Troopers I've already seen. Which ones are you going to watch? Some old Wesley Snipes films. Yeah, from the 90s, from Van Damme films. Undercover Brother, what is that? MCU movies a second chance? Hell no. Scent of a Woman. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. So yeah, movies from the 90s, first time watch, and films from all years and all genres for second chance, right? I'll still do film reviews for films that come out now. I'll still do live streams. Might need to bring back Collision Talk, but in a one-on-one situation, maybe one guest and me. Paul W. S. Anderson's first film, Shopping. Vibe has got some suggestions. Money Train, Passenger 57, I've got that on my list. Drop Zone, Van Damme films, Bloodsport, Lionheart, Time Cop I've seen. Yakuza, no, I've not played that video game. Who do you think, if I was to bring back Collision Talk, right, with 3 other guests, who should it be? Give me some YouTuber names that you like. Delamorte. Speed. Actually, you know what? I've never seen Speed. I've seen bits of it, but I've not seen the full film. So that's a good one. Ow. Hello, MX Bravo. Small screen is here. Well, Cell is definitely coming back. I know that. You should watch The Saint. Nicotina says Nicotina. Point Break. I think I have seen Point Break. Ran, yeah. Kurosawa. Still not seen that. Scream trilogy, I've seen. Chopping Mall. Equilibrium, I've seen. Didn't think much of it, so maybe I should check out Equilibrium as a second chance. I'll give it a second chance. Street Fighter. You know, I've got Street Fighter. I've seen it before, but I've got Street Fighter on Blu-ray now, special edition. I think it's from 88 Films or 101 Films, I think. I've seen Army of Darkness, I've seen Collateral, I've seen Rambo. Dark Knight did steal the heist scene from Point Break. Well, just the masks. Snake Eyes, the Nicolas Cage film. Yeah, that's a good one. Split Second. Event Horizon. You know what? I've seen bits of Event Horizon and it scared the shit out of me. So I need to watch that for the first time. So that will be in the first time view series. I think I watched, I remember I think it was on Channel 4 here in the UK, and I was flicking back between Event Horizon and something else. And it was quite scary, so I kept going back and forth between two films. Con Air I've seen. I've seen 7, Usual Suspects. I don't know what Arlington Road is. Romeo and Juliet, Baz Luhrmann's. I think I've seen half of that. Bill and Ted 1. I've seen it. That's the thing. I was going to have a great time with these 90s films that I've never seen. Tango and Cash. I've never seen Tango and Cash. I think the scary movies will leave until October, and build up to Halloween and all that. The Prophecy, that's a good one. I've seen it. '90s shows like Red Dwarf. Aye, I've seen that, but I'm not going to watch TV shows for this channel. It takes up too much time. Oh, Tango and Cash's 80s. Oh, well. Maybe we can incorporate some even more retro films. Cliffhanger I've seen. Leprechaun. I know Leprechaun. I know what. Brain Dead I've seen. The Insider, yes. I need to check. But that Gattaca I've seen. Casablanca, that's a bit too old, man. The Rock, I've seen that. Army of One. Joshua Tree. I think Joshua Tree is it's not Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren. Last of the Mohicans. I don't know if I've seen it or not. Truman Show. I've seen it. So anyway, guys, like I say, watching 90s films for the first time and giving films that I hated a second chance. So that's 2 series that I want to work on. Still do live streams probably once a week. I need to get my change the graphics up a little bit, right? Thumbnails, I think I'm working on a few thumbnails. Working on some video effects and stuff like that. Oh, Showdown in Little Tokyo with Dolph and Brandon. Twister, Suburban Commando. Demolition Man, I've seen it, but I want to revisit it. So I guess that's a 3rd series right there, revisiting films that I've seen, but I can't remember much. Or maybe that, I don't know. I think that'll fall under second chance. Judge Dredd. The Frighteners is awesome, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Young Guns, so I might watch that. Heavenly Creatures, never seen that. Roast videos. I think my roast videos are behind us now. Time for a new direction. If you want me to roast people, you can follow me on Twitter. Or actually maybe Twitter as well. I want to spend less time there. It's toxic, man. I am non-toxic. Ghost in the Darkness. The Wizard. The Faculty. I've seen The Faculty. Seen The Candyman. So what else is happening? How long have I been on this live stream? What the bloody hell? I've only got 68 people watching. Bloody, and click that like button. Bloody hell, man. I have to tell you to do everything like. Apparently the Mortal Kombat movie is not getting good reviews or good reactions from the fans, and Ed Boon has not even talked about it. Oh, what's this? Nicotina sending me a DM. About a controversial take. I'm not going to read it. Don't worry, Nicotina. I'm not going to say it out here. You know what? I actually hate Friday the 13th. Yeah, that original Friday the 13th movie sucks. So I'm going to rewatch it, give it a second chance. Cruel Intentions. Never seen that. Hello, Katsuka. Katsuka's here. Mr. J says we should spend less time on Twitter. Definitely. I said at the start of this month that I'd take a break, right? I'd take a break from Twitter, but I just fucking came back to it like every day, tweeting, restored the Snyderverse and all that. I'm like, bloody hell. I think my break lasted 24 hours. But then again, I took the wrong time to take a break because all hell broke loose this month. Warner Media and restored the Snyderverse campaigns, and these people attacking us and us attacking others. If Putin invades Ukraine, we can actually live in the nightmare sequence. So I'm going to see if this live stream actually came across okay. I'm going to publish it, see what the quality looks like, huh? And then, because it's StreamYard, it's kind of garbage, man. Oh, by the way, I got a new camera, Sony A7C, got a new stand for my desktop, got a new microphone. This is the Elgato Wave 3. So looking good, sounding good, I hope. Because StreamYard kind of sucks, so I'm using OBS today. And I know OBS is a little bit more complicated, but it's a bit more flexible and more options. And I think they have made things a little bit easier since the last time I tried it. But I can't bring any guests in. That sucks. Maybe I should go back to Ecamm Live. That's quite good software. But you have to pay for it. Bloody hell, man. So I think we'll leave it there, guys. Thought I'd come on, talk a little bit about Enosh versus Jeremy. And CloutCon 2 sucked. That's your words, Somtang. I didn't watch him. It's too many live shows, too many live streams. A bit overboard, I think. And I saw someone tagged a whole lot of TPZ people. When we were trending, restored the Snyderverse, and sharing, the banners. Another banner got flown. And they had, I think Hamad, our good friend Hamad, he was he kind of helped with this truck that's decorated and restored the Snyderverse. And that was being driven around near Warner Brothers, right? Had footage, clips and photographs. And I think it was Andrew or Andre or Lex. I can't remember who it was. But they tagged a whole lot of TPZ people. And they said, where are you guys? Right? Because they were tweeting other things, but not tweeting about those campaigns. And then one of them got a little bit triggered and said that they've been a bit too busy. Huh? So they listed a whole kind of a big paragraph about why they couldn't take part in the... Let's face it, guys. Let's face it. You and me, we don't tweet Twitter accounts that we don't like. We don't like those people. We don't like those groups of people. You don't need to make excuses. Just say, I don't like those people. I don't want to retweet them. Sorted. MX Bravo says, love me some Snyder cult toxicity. So it's kind of funny, man. And then Ray Porter came in and said, oh no, you don't have to apologise for not tweeting. Oh, Showgirls, that's a good one. Paul Verhoeven's Showgirls, I've never seen that. Walter Hamada is hot. Grace Randolph thought so. She was like, she's like, hey, Walter's a snappy dresser. The Mandarin. If you look at the art, the Mandarin art from the Shang-Chi film, if you look at the concept art for Tony Leung, he looks a bit like Walter Hamada. So Tony Leung plays the Mandarin, so yeah. Ah yes, Us United. Us United. What is your thoughts about Home Alone 1? It's a classic. I even like Home Alone 2. Has Trump in it. The Donald. And he goes into the hotel and you've got the staff who don't trust him. Was it Tony Curry? Was that his name? Tim Curry. Okay, so I think we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in for this unplanned live stream, but I thought I'd come on and give my thoughts on Enosh versus Jeremy. Controversial. I'm sure Mad Max Mandalorian will have a few things to say, because I think Jeremy went after him as well during the early on in the live stream. He was talking shit about Max as well. So let me know in the comments. Click like because you know I'm right. Let me know in the comments below. If you care, then you can share. And then you smash that mother fucking subscribe button. So until next time, my knuckleheads. I'm Shorty. And you're not. Ta-ta.